Do you remember the days when even the tiniest flower in the yard could brighten up the whole neighborhood? Back then, gardening wasn't about spending big money or chasing perfection. It was about joy, creativity, and that quiet pride when something bloomed under your care. Well, that feeling hasn't gone anywhere, my friends. It's still here, waiting for us to rediscover it in simple, affordable ways. Today, I'm going to share with you $10 tree garden hacks that truly work in 2025 and beyond. These hacks will make your garden space look beautiful, save you money, and most importantly, make gardening easier and more joyful, no matter your age, energy level, or experience. And trust me, you'll want to stay with me all the way to the end, because hack number 10. Oh, that one's a game changer for seniors everywhere. You do not want to miss it. Hello and welcome, dear friends, to Golden Years Lifestyle Hub. I am so grateful you're here with me today. Thank you for spending a little part of your day in this community where we celebrate gardening, living fully, and making our golden years truly golden. Now, I want you to know, you don't need a big yard, fancy tools, or even perfect weather to make these hacks work. They're all affordable, senior-friendly, and doable for anyone. Whether you're gardening on a balcony, in a backyard, or just with a few pots by the window, these ideas will bring more beauty, joy, and ease into your life. So grab a cup of tea, sit back, and let's dive in together. And while you're here, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It not only supports this channel, but it also helps YouTube share these ideas with other senior gardeners in the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and all around the world who would love to discover them too. We're building a warm, inspiring community here, and you are a special part of it. Hack 1. Pool noodles as garden edging. Alright, let's jump into our first garden hack, and this one always makes people smile. If you've ever tripped over the edge of a garden bed, or maybe worried about your grandkids running around and bumping into something hard, here's a soft and colorful solution: Dollar Tree pool noodles. Yes, those bright foamy noodles meant for the swimming pool can be cut in half lengthwise and placed along the edges of your garden beds. They create a lightweight, safe border that not only looks fun but also protects you from those little stub toe accidents. And the best part? No heavy bricks or stones to carry around. Just a pair of scissors, a few noodles, and you've got edging that your back will thank you for. Hack 2. Mesh laundry bags for produce. Now, once your plants are growing, you'll need a simple way to gather your harvest without dragging dirt into the house. Here's where hack number 2 comes in: Dollar Tree mesh laundry bags. Instead of juggling a heavy basket, pop your vegetables, herbs, or flowers into one of these mesh bags. As you walk, the dirt and little bugs shake right off through the holes. No fuss, no mess. And when you're done, you can rinse the bag clean in seconds. It's light, it's easy, and it saves you from lugging around anything heavy. Plus, it keeps your harvest neat and tidy. Honestly, it feels almost like having a little portable colander with you in the garden. Hack 3. Shower caddies as vertical planters. Now friends, let's talk about space. Sometimes, our backs or knees don't let us bend the way we used to, or maybe we simply don't have a big garden anymore. That's where this next Dollar Tree gem comes in: the metal shower caddy. Here's what you do: pick up a couple of those sturdy shower caddies, the kind you'd normally hang in the bathroom. Instead of soap and shampoo, we're going to turn them into vertical garden planters. Simply hang them on a fence, a balcony railing, or even on the wall of your shed. Then, pop in a few small pots of herbs, strawberries, or even cheerful flowers. Because they're up at eye level, there's no bending or kneeling required. You can water and snip your herbs with ease. And just imagine how lovely it will be to walk outside and pick fresh basil, mint, or parsley right at arm's height. No sore back, no muddy knees, just fresh flavor and fragrance waiting for you. Hack 4. Plastic tablecloths as weed barriers. Now, if you've ever spent an afternoon pulling weeds, you know how quickly the joy of gardening can turn into frustration. But Dollar Tree has a clever little helper for us: plastic tablecloths. Yes, those colorful party tablecloths can double as affordable weed barriers. Here's how: lay them flat over your soil, then cut small slits wherever you want to plant. Once you cover them with mulch or soil, they'll block sunlight from reaching the weeds, which means less bending and pulling for you. Now, I'll give you a gentle reminder here. Plants need to breathe, so don't cover everything completely solid. Just use it as a base, cut your slits, and let your flowers or veggies do their thing. It's a simple, budget-friendly way to keep weeds under control and save your hands and knees from hours of unwanted weeding. Hack 5. plastic bins as mini greenhouses. Now let's move on to something that feels a little bit like magic, turning simple Dollar Tree plastic bins into mini greenhouses. If you've ever tried starting seeds early, you know they sometimes struggle with cold nights or surprise weather changes. But with this hack, you can protect your tender little seedlings without buying anything fancy. Here's how: grab a clear plastic storage bin from Dollar Tree. Plant your seeds in small pots or trays, place them inside the bin, and then simply cover it with the lid. The clear plastic works like glass, it traps warmth and creates a cozy little greenhouse effect. On sunny days, you can even flip the bin upside down and place it over your seedlings right in the garden bed. It'll protect them from wind, pests, and chilly evenings, giving them the safe head start they need. And here's the best part: you don't have to build or lift anything heavy, just set it in place and let nature and sunshine do the work. Hack 6. Over-the-door shoe organizers for gardening tools. Now let's talk about something every gardener deals with: keeping track of tools. How many times have you said, "Where on earth did I put those scissors?" Well, Dollar Tree has a clever fix: those over-the-door shoe organizers. You've probably seen them, clear plastic pockets meant for shoes, but in the garden, they're wonderful for storing small tools, seed packets, gloves, even spray bottles. Here's what you do: hang one on the inside of your shed door, garage door, or even a fence wall. Slip each item into its own pocket, and suddenly everything has a home. No more wandering around the yard wondering where your trowel disappeared to. And the clear pockets mean you can see everything at a glance. No digging, no bending, just simple organization. Honestly, it feels like having your very own gardening butler keeping everything ready for you. Hack 7. Dish racks as drying stands. Let's move on to something that feels a little bit old-fashioned in the best way. If you love growing herbs, flowers, or even collecting seeds, you're going to love this one. Dollar Tree sells wire dish racks, the kind you'd usually keep by the sink. But out in the garden, these become the perfect little drying stands. Here's how: once you've harvested herbs like mint, oregano, or basil, just lay them across the dish rack. The open spaces allow air to flow all around, helping them dry quickly and evenly. You can even stand the rack on a shelf indoors or in a sunny porch spot. And for flowers like lavender or rose petals, a dish rack keeps them neat as they dry for teas, crafts, or potpourri. It's simple, tidy, and it doesn't take up much space. To me, it's a little nostalgic, like hanging laundry on the line back in the day. There's something comforting about those simple, practical rhythms. Hack 8. Cookie cooling racks as plant supports. Now let's give your climbing plants a boost with something straight from the kitchen aisle: cookie cooling racks. You know those little square or rectangular wire racks made for cooling baked cookies or pies? Well, in the garden, they work like ready-made trellises. Here's how: push the rack into the soil near climbing plants like peas, cucumbers, or beans. As the plants grow, they'll naturally latch onto the wire and start climbing. It saves you the trouble of building complicated trellises or hauling in tall stakes. And if you want them to last longer outdoors, just give them a quick coat of spray paint to protect against rust. It's lightweight, easy to move, and you don't need any tools. Just place, plant, and let nature take over. Simple, affordable, and effective, just how we like it. Hack 9. Dollar Tree solar lights for nighttime charm. Now friends, gardening isn't just about what we see in the daylight, it's also about the magic that happens at night. And with this hack, you can add a touch of beauty and safety to your garden for just a few dollars. Dollar Tree sells solar lights, and these little gems can do wonders. Just stick them along your pathways, tuck them into flower pots, or line them around your patio. During the day, they soak up sunlight, and by evening, they give off a soft, glowing light. Not only does this create a peaceful, magical atmosphere, but it also helps you see clearly if you're stepping outside in the evening. Think of it as both beauty and safety in one. I'll tell you, there's something so calming about sitting outside as the sun sets, with gentle lights twinkling around your flowers. It feels like your garden is quietly saying, "Thank you for caring for me today." Hack 10. Mop buckets as mobile container gardens. The game changer. And now, we've made it to our final hack, and I promised you this one's a game changer. Get ready for one of the most senior-friendly gardening ideas you'll ever try. Dollar Tree mop buckets turned into mobile container gardens. Here's what you do. Pick up a mop bucket, the kind with a handle or wheels. Drill or poke a few small holes in the bottom for drainage. Then fill it with soil and plant your favorite vegetables, herbs or flowers right inside. The genius of this hack is in the mobility. With a little effort, you can roll or carry your plants to where they'll get the most sun, move them closer when it rains, or even bring them onto the porch if the weather turns cold. No more lifting heavy pots or straining your back. For seniors especially, this hack makes gardening so much more accessible. You can garden at your own pace, with less bending and less worry about heavy lifting, and you still get all the joy of tending to living, growing plants. I truly believe this one hack alone could make gardening possible again for so many who thought it was too hard. It's freedom in a bucket. If you've made it this far, thank you for sticking with me. I knew hack number 10 would be worth it. If you enjoyed these ideas, please like this video and subscribe. That little click not only helps our channel grow, but it also tells YouTube to share this video with other senior gardeners all around the world who could really benefit from these hacks. Before we say goodbye, let's quickly go over the wonderful hacks we discovered today. We started with pool noodles for safe, colorful garden edging, then we used mesh laundry bags to make harvesting light and easy. We turned shower caddies into vertical herb planters and used plastic tablecloths to block those pesky weeds. We made cozy mini greenhouses out of clear plastic bins and kept all our tools neat with over-the-door shoe organizers. Then we got creative. Dish racks became herb dryers and cookie cooling racks turned into plant supports. For a little evening magic, we added Dollar Tree solar lights, and of course we ended with the big game changer mop buckets as mobile container gardens. 10 simple, affordable, and senior-friendly hacks, all ready to bring more joy and ease into your gardening life. Now friends, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these hacks will you try first? Or maybe you have a gardening secret of your own that could help others. Drop it in the comments. We're building a community here where seniors can share, inspire, and learn from each other. And don't forget, please like, comment, and subscribe. Every time you do, it not only supports this channel but it also helps YouTube recommend these videos to gardeners just like you in the US, UK, Canada, Australia, and truly all over the world. As we close today, I just want to remind you, gardening isn't about perfection. It's about joy. It's about that little spark of happiness when you see something grow under your care. And it's about giving yourself permission to enjoy the process, even if things don't turn out exactly as planned. You are capable, you are creative, and your garden, no matter how big or small, is a reflection of the beauty you bring into the world. So until next time, keep planting, keep smiling, and keep making your golden years bloom. Take care, my friends. I'll see you in the next video.